All you see are happy people when you're single. When you are not, you can find content singles in couples. Individuals who strive to make everyone happy often experience the loneliest feelings. It has been demonstrated psychologically that love can be found in 4 minutes. When you hold a loved one's hand, you experience less discomfort and anxiety. The longer you suppress your emotions, the more you fall in love with someone. If you spend more money on others, the happier feeling makes people less concerned with others. The way you dress and how you feel are related. Consequently, it often helps too, keeping you happier and more stable. The last person you thought of before you either have insomnia or it's the cause of either your joy or your suffering. When they smile, people appear more appealing. Talk about the topics that they are most passionate about. More discussion about someone means more. You are probably going to fall in love with them. 90% of individuals text messages they are unable to say in person. If you make others aware of your objective, you less likely to be successful. Studies show that motivation wanes. Women who mostly hang out with men tend to stay happier more frequently. Women with higher IQs struggle more than men do. In locating a partner, you can only recall 3 or 4 things. Everything at once, you picture tilted, overhead objects. Most of your decisions are made subconsciously. Those who are wise typically have fewer than the average person friends. The more intelligent a person is, they become more selective. When you get married to your best friend, the divorce risk by more than 70%, and this marriage has a better chance of living forever. Individuals who feel a great sense of guilt are more adept at comprehending others, people's feelings and thoughts. People who frequently curse are typically more open-minded, trustworthy, and loyal to friends. The more content we are, the less sleep we need. Oversleepers often have cravings for more snooze. There are more comedians and funny people, sadder than others. The typical high school student today exhibits the average level of anxiety. 1950s, patient in a mental hospital. Between 18 and 33 years old, people are the world's most stressed out. After age 33, stress levels typically decrease. Those who spend more time outdoors are more likely to be content. It's a habit of mine to act as if I don't care. Someone who is usually the most concerned. Several of us actually fear being too content because of concern that the next thing that occurs could be tragic. Long-term solitude is just as bad, equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes per day for health. We are wired so that we always try to improve, to give back a favor. Yawning spreads more readily among people who are close in spirit. Our hearts are unrelated to a sentiment of love. Only the brain's chemical reactions can cause love. Being around uplifting and joyful people improves your mood. The same chemical is released when we feel ignored, the same as an injury's impact. Text messages saying good morning and good night activate the brain region in charge of happiness. Our plan N is reduced if we have a backup plan, likely to be effective with options. Our motivation wanes after a first-time victory. Having a certain gene can make you, most of the time, negative. When someone else prepares the food, it tastes better. Any relationship that began in the age range between 16 and 28 is more likely to be sturdy and durable. Shopping and chocolate are more. LSD and steroids are less addictive. People who lack confidence are more prone to critiquing others. If a rule seems to be too strict, you should it even further. You enjoy the music you hear in. The most is school. We are bound to the music we heard by our brains more tightly than anything. As teenagers, as adults, we'll hear your musical tastes have an impact. The manner in which you view the world. Your brain's negativity bias causes you to recollect bad news more than good. It takes 5 uplifting factors to outweigh any drawbacks. Starting and finishing points are simpler to keep in mind than middles. Rejection is viewed by our brain as a physical pain. Your body's cells respond to pain every thought you have. Thus, negativity lowers your immune system, making you feel unwell. Singing eases depressive symptoms and worry. Listening to music with high pitch, you are at ease, and joyful. 80% or more of people use music as a way to get away from everything bad in life. If you are unable to halt your train of thought, get up at night and record them. This will calm your mind and allow you to fall asleep. You unintentionally adopt your preferred viewpoint as truth. If you've done something, you remember it better. Been tested on them. The likelihood to keep data in your long-term memory. If you've taken a test on it, your memory. The quicker a person is, the smarter they are. The sloppier his handwriting is, the more he thinks. 70% of your dreams will include coded communications. They are more significant than your internal contemplations. Experiences purchased with money will always hold more significance for you. You constantly question yourself when opposing views are voiced. Too many options or selections may lead to, thereby making you unable to concentrate on making choices. Your behavior is unaffected by your emotions.